4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second. One piece for the second. Means we only have to use one of those to get it. But, well, I suppose you're playing Binding of Isaac. I never got into that game. It creeps me out a little bit too much. I mean, firing your tears off and like the real meaning behind it like freaks me out. It's really good though. Let's try numbers. And there's only one of them. We actually have 4, so 0015. No. What if we did I thought that was going to be it, to be honest. 0015. How about OOIS? No? Oh man, this is going to be hard. Okay, yeah, that gives us that. Okay. There's actually one thing we haven't found yet in here. Huh. The problem I'm running into is if going with the times and these puzzles to give us the word past, if they did that on the hours, SPLA, SS, and T gave us past by using all the hours. If we do hours, minutes first, that one doesn't move, so it's like not even there. And then 15 still gives us S. And then if I did 4 first, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd get an R. If I did 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I get a B. Which definitely doesn't give us an actual word. But the way it makes it sound is we only need one of them for the second one. So it went like 12, 15? Or no, it'd be 015. There's no, like on the 24-hour clock, when it gets 23:59, when it rolls over, it goes to 0. Doesn't go to 24. Make sure I'm reading it right. Say it again. Think of a game board. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. Have a game board. We got our 4 pieces. Not you. It needed 4 pieces to give us that one. Now we only need the 1 piece. Like, only need the first one? I actually almost wanted to put start. Now I want to put star. Let's try that. No, not W. Nutella! This is a board game. This hint is a board game. So this one we were given 4 different times. And then we were given this puzzle. The times we were given were 7:15, 6:20, 0 hours 15, and 4:05. We've already gotten the correct one. We're trying to decipher the secret one that's behind it. And the hint, besides these hints, is 4 pieces for the first password, which to me means those 4 hours, and 1 piece for the second password. Not Monkey D. Luffy 1 piece. We're talking about like 1 piece. And when I look at all the different times that I have, and the one that was special with the laser was 0015. 0 hours 15. I've tried putting in 0015. I've tried putting in OOIS. I tried putting in 1215. If the first password was 4 pieces, each piece only moved once. Okay, I like where you're going with that. So instead, we could do SLSN. Like if they only moved once instead of the second time. SL. No. I might have misunderstood your quote, but like, I moved the minutes around the board. And then I'd move the hours, which is the correct way to do it. How did I get past? Because I'd move minutes, then hours. I'd land on P. I'd move minutes, then hours, land on A. Minutes and hours, land on S. Minutes and hours, and land on T. That took all 4 of them to give me that. Now I only need 1 piece. If I only need 1 piece, then it's not starting again on 620. So, if I go with that, I could start with... The first one makes me land on P. But then I just start going 20 minutes past 6. So if I go 20 minutes past 6, I'm on P. How did I get to P? Is there only 1 P on here? There is only 1 P on here. Top right. I will move 20 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Actually laying back at 20 at P. That's rude. It made me count out that all the thing. Anyway, move 6. And then... Am I doing this right? Did I do minutes first? I did. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get an O. So now I'm on O. And now I'm going to move 15 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I get a U. Please be pout. Please be pout. I would love that. And because it was 0 hours, I don't need to do another one. So now I'm on the U. This U, like here in the bottom corner. I'll move 5 minutes this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 4 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hour. Oh, pour? That's rude. I want it to be pout. Well, that was fun. I hope that's right. I hope I can type the correct letters. Oh, that's so good. Puzzles. Give me puzzles. All the puzzles. Puzzles for me. Millions of puzzles. Puzzles for me. Not free because it was, you know, 20 bucks or whatever this pack was. Star, sun, star. Woo! I meant earlier, but it doesn't matter the order. You could just subtract hour from minutes and you get your clockwise movement count. That's true. But now I feel like I just feel more like a dingus because I could have done that and I did it the more elementary way. Totally fine though. We're doing the special one first. Ooh. Very clever. I'm just not very clever. But I feel clever when I figure out the things that are clever. And it's very rewarding. Can we look at any of this stuff? Research genre. Although we still haven't looked at those yet. We could look at these, right? Treatment pod, I feel we can look at. An amazing machine that augments an individual's natural ability to heal, strengthens their immune system, accelerates their metabolism, and can cure many otherwise incurable diseases. In addition, it can create personalized medicines. It can create personalized medicines. perform gene therapy, and even repair the effects of radiation damage. What an incredible machine. It's not that incredible if it can't cure Red Uncle 6, you say? Yes, well, I guess you have a point. But don't worry. It also has a function called cold sleep. Cold sleep uses CAS freezing to freeze the entire body without damaging it. That way, even if the disease you have can't be cured, you can be frozen until cure is found. Cold sleep. 2 types of cold sleep. First type involves lowering your internal body temperature. This reduces your basal, oh my gosh, metabolic rate and induces a state similar to a hibernation. In other words, your body is still actively functioning, just very slowly. The other sort of sleep is the one in this game. This involves freezing your body to essentially lock it in whatever state it was in. Until recently, this was impossible, because the expansion and crystallization that took place during the freezing process irrevocably damaged human tissue. In the world where this game takes place, however, CAS technology has overcome this hurdle and made cryonics a reality. The resuscitation rate is nearly 100%, meaning most of the time people don't die. In fact, you'd be much more likely to die in a plane crash, which means that freezing yourself to visit the future is safer than flying from Tokyo to Milan. Interesting way to put it. CAS, what does it stand for? Cells Alive System. Lame. It allows organic tissue to be safely and non-destructively frozen. In this game, CAS is used to put people in cold sleep. It super cools the subject with a magnetic field and causes them to freeze almost instantly, preventing crystallization. In real life, the problem comes when you try to thaw someone out, which also must be done instantly. In this game, however, the technological magic of the treatment pod makes returning from cold sleep possible. Okay. November 18th, 16 children reported missing. In actuality, 18 children were taken, but 2 were never reported. The person in charge was someone we will refer to as H. The purpose of this game was to conduct experiments on the morphic resonance with the children as test subjects. I won't get into specifics here, but the short version is that it was the first nonary game. November 1st, 2027. A total of 9 people participated in this session. They were abducted, just as the children had been, but this time H was not in charge of the game. Clover was a participant in both games. Now she finds herself playing the nonary game yet again. In the context of this game, espers are the people with the ability to access the morphogenic field. An esper can increase their strength of their signal by being in close proximity to other espers, assuming they are the strongest. The strongest signal will absorb any weak ones nearby and use them to amplify its own strength, sort of like waves. The bigger wave adds up the amplitude of smaller waves on its own. I think Sigma is the biggest signal. And we're absorbing all these little signals from the other people. I think that's why Phi's isn't working too well. That's cool. The following 9 people were participants in the nonary game that Clover claims to have been part of. Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Junpei, June, 7, Lotus, Kubota. Okay, hold on. I'm going to read the descriptions. Ace, middle-aged man. Snake, Clover's older brother, real name is Light. Santa, arrogant, uncooperative young man. It doesn't say that it's Aoi? Why doesn't it say that Santa is Aoi in this one, since we know the real name of Snake is Light? That's weird. Clover is still Clover, just younger and with a jacket. Junpei was the hero of 9 Hours, 9 Person, 9 Doors. Just saying, we helped. Junpei's childhood friend, real name is Akane. 7, and amnesiac detective. They try not to spoil things. It'd be funny if they're spoiling a few things right now. You don't really figure out that Snake is real name is Light. Lotus is an attractive programmer. You mean she's busty. And Kubota is a skittish man. Gets blown up. I like that part. Get the part we get. Neostigmine. It's a type of carbamate compound which acts as a reversible acetylcholine inhibitor, exciting the pavusula nerve. This allows it to counteract the effects of the muscle relaxant tubocurin. It can be delivered with an injection gun like the one you see here. Oh. That would be useful so we don't die. Because the bracelet injects the sleep, the soporil, and then the tubocurine, which makes your lungs stop working because it's relaxed and you suffocate yourself. But with this, you'd just be asleep. I wonder if we'll find some of that later. Did I already put in the other code? I don't think I did. What is it? Now, Snake, I don't understand the reference for Snake is Kira, to be honest. Ooh, is that what we were just looking at? I think it's an injection gun. It's helpful. Kind of depends on what's in the vial there. Hey, it's the stuff we just looked at. Oh, is his name Kira? Oh, his real name is Kira. That's right. I know Light is the main dude in Death Note. I just always referred him as Light. And freaking L is my favorite character in that. Even as dark as Light is, which is really cool. Do I have it backwards? Do I have that backwards? It's been a while, and I read the manga before I watched the anime because I was not happy with how the anime finished that series. Honestly, I didn't like it. I'd rather they stuck truer to the thing I read first because I was that way. Neostigmine. Does that mean something? Let me see it. I feel like I've heard that somewhere. But L's the smart dude who always sits on his feet. Or like he's perched somewhere. Light is the main character. Right? Give the manga all... Oh, dude, Eevee. We're already best friends. I had borrowed that, and I think I don't know where the rest of it... I read the... This was the only time... sorry for the tangent. It was the only time I remember watching an anime or reading a manga so much that I actually cared about reading a separate book that filled in backstory. So I already forgot what it's called, but there's a detective in the game, and in the story of Death Note, and I already forgot her name, but she had at one time teamed up with L. I read the book about that story because I thought it was so cool. Naomi. So when L teamed up and asked for Naomi's help, or got Naomi to help him, I read that little mini story just to get more, like, filled in awesomeness. It was so good. Beyond Birthday. See, you guys know. You guys know. Anyway. Sorry for the tangent, but anime tangents and manga tangents are always welcome. Do you have any proof? Can you let me hang on to it? Are you sure it's not dangerous? What would you do if it was? L saved the world. L's probably saved the world several times. Alright, I trust you. You don't seem like a bad person. Then how about I let you take me on a date sometime? If we get out of here in one piece, you got it. Moving on. Bring it out. Bring it out. Map. Makes sense. Yeah. Floor A is above, and floor B. Moons. One for you and me. Well, not much point to give it to him. I'll hang on to it for now. Cool. Good idea, Eevee. You got it covered. What's next? Piece of paper with something written on it. Here are some more AB rules. Not voting. This is the not voting one. Okay. No reason not to pick the ally in the round anyway. Look at that thing in the safe. Yay! Good room. 2 really good puzzles in that one. Really good ones. Evie, have you been watching the newer Sword Art, Alicization?
An ambidex gate
I like
has
it.
been opened.
I probably like it because it's not all Kirito, even though it mostly is.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What the balls?
Somebody else must have opened one of the AB rooms.
Also, if you haven't seen the new One Punch Man, you fail at liking anime, go watch it now. Go watch it now. Oh, really, AV? Cool. Cool. Then you're already spoiled. They are up to... The place is under attack. I'll put it... so I don't spoil anything. The... One bad woman soundly defeated by creepy perv. And the world base is under attack. That's where it is right now. I headed for the door. Clover's voice stopped me. What? Oh, you already watched the anime too? Okay, I didn't know if you were reading, if you're watching it also or not. I turned to see her pointing toward the wall and the treatment pots.
The screen, it changed. The
What?
screen on the pod's monitor thingy.
Thingy! I don't like the laser being there. It's kind of freaky. You're a fangirl? People can try and hate you for it. Just don't let it affect you. They're just not as excited about some things in the world that you are. It says recent operational records. Step closer and began to read. What it says was interesting. Currently treating one subject. That one subject had to be Quark. That was the pod we'd put him in, after all. I read on. One subject released. One subject successfully restored. Cold sleep mode disengaged. Beginning restoration of one subject. Now it says one subject released. Does that mean it's released, then a new one goes in, successfully restored, and then 10 minutes later, sleep mode, cold sleep mode disengaged? I'm confused. I don't know who Haruhi Suzumiya is, to be honest. I checked the other pods. They were all the same. So 3 people were in here.
I think it's saying that about 8 hours ago, somebody in this pod woke up from cold sleep. Well, 3 people actually. 1 for each pod.
Well, here's the thing, Evie. You can do the head and hands thing, but I don't know a lot of names of pro sportsmen. And those same people who love sports are like, how do you not know who Big Bill Johansson is? And I'm like, I don't care. Or I just don't know. There's a difference. It's fine.
They all say the same thing, see?
Oh, is Haruhi the girl in that one? It hasn't been 8 hours yet.
Yeah.
So 3 pod people could be 3 of us. They could have been captured earlier. Don't know how much earlier, though. Then they were thawed out 8 hours ago. Oh, so those were negatives? I guess that can make sense. And carried into the AB
Yeah,
rooms.
that seems reasonable.
So is Haruhi the girl from Death Note? What was her name? The one who was just in love with light.
I really don't think there'd be anyone else in here besides the 9 of us.
Which is not a spoiler, by the way. That's like, of course she is.
Well, I guess it's actually the 10 of us, huh?
Yeah. If you count the old woman we found, then it would be 10, wouldn't it? Misa was Light Stalker. Okay, no, okay. Cool. So who were the 3 people in a pod?
Don't ask me. How am I supposed to know that? All it says is subject. A, that's creepy. B, it doesn't tell us anything about who they might have been.
True. Doesn't say.
And this bit, where it says, all prior records have been erased. Authorization admin. That seems pretty suspicious to me.
Sorry, something just clicked. The word for like a store, like a grocery, not necessarily a grocery store, but a store you go to buy things, from what I remember, is Misa. So if Misa was the stalker for Light in Death Note, then her name was Store. So translate that to English. What if somebody just named their kid Walmart? You can call me Wally. I wonder why they wouldn't just write the time, though.
What?
Well, you said it yourself. The log says 8 hours ago, not like 9:15. Those minus signs have to mean this far in the past. Who would ever write the time like that?
Yeah, that is weird.
Ooh, Joy, it sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds like epicness is about to happen. Maybe Zero Senior didn't want us to know what the actual time is.
Why not?
Heck if I know. Gosh, the laser's like hurting my eye just from it being a laser on the screen. Speaking of things I don't know, why did this stuff suddenly show up? It seems like whatever it was that triggered this activated as soon as we opened the door to leave.
Wouldn't that mean Zero Senior set it up to work that way?
Probably. That's why I'm asking. What reason would he have to do that?
Maybe he wanted us to see the records.
Perhaps, but he deleted a bunch of it. Why?
Could it all be a trick?
Huh.
All of these records are fake. Zero Senior just set it up to mess with us.
Possibility. Just a joke? Could have been. It really could have been.
I can't say for sure, but it seems possible. Right?
Oh, for our character it doesn't make sense though.
Well, let's ask somebody else.
Yeah.
Maybe they can think of something.
If the gates have opened, we need to be heading back to the warehouse anyway. Cool.
Yeah,